God bless, salute. It's Mac, the host of the Misconception Podcast, here with a misconception moment. And with this misconception moment, I want to touch on something that's been prevalent in the media lately. And it's been, that the NHL and hockey players or multiple players are pushing back against having to wear pride jerseys. They don't want to wear them. They don't like to wear them. They don't care what it stands for. They don't agree. And all the flack they're catching for it, all the hell they're catching for it. And why? Why? Aren't you tolerant? Right? Isn't that what you preach? Isn't it okay to not agree with your viewpoint? And also, should you be forced to wear something you don't want to wear? Should you be pigeonholed into a corner to do something you don't want to do? Should you be forced to stand up for something you don't agree with? That's why I'm okay with them and their push against wearing the pride jerseys. And I will be honest, I would never wear a pride jersey myself. And that's another conversation for another day if you want to have it. But nonetheless, everyone is different. None of us are the same. You want us to understand you. But what about you? Because aren't you more than your sexual desire? Aren't you more than your same-sex attraction? Why is it that all LGBTQ plus are known by being LGBTQ plus? Don't you have a name? Don't you have a favorite color? You have a favorite book. You have a favorite sport. You have a favorite dish. You have a favorite food. Do you like to cook yourself? Right? Have you ever ridden in a tire swing? Do you know how to swim? Do you like swimming? Have you ever swam in a lake? Have you ever traveled to more than one state? Have you ever been outside of the state you live in? Have you seen the 7 wonders of the world? Have you traveled to Yellowstone National Park? Have you been to Grand Canyon? There are multiple things about you, and you're letting your sexual tendency become your entire identity. I'm not the house I live in. I'm not the clothes I wear. I'm not the shoes on my feet. I'm not. There's so much more to me than being a black man. There's so much more to me than being a father of 6. There is so much more to me than being a basketball coach. There is so much more to me than being a husband. And isn't there so much more to you than being LGBTQ and thinking that the rainbow should be used for jerseys and to represent pride? Isn't there more to you than that? Why put yourself in a box? Let people get to know you and everything about you instead of you being labeled by your sexual desire. Because God created us all. And some of us are good, some of us are bad. Some of us were created for destruction. Some of us were created to show grace, mercy, understanding, and His abundance. But nonetheless, no matter what we're here for, no matter who we are, there is so much more to you than a name. There is so much more to you than a label. Remember that. The Misconception Podcast, everywhere you hear your favorite podcast. And buy me a coffee.